Okay, y'all. Today we're gonna be disassembling a Dell HP Pavilion. It's a gaming laptop, so it should have some pretty good stuff in it. Sorry it's been so long since my last video. My shepherd, she just had some puppies here, so we've just been kind of taking care of these little critters. So, but good girl, mama. But now we're gonna hopefully be able to get back to posting some uploading some videos, at least once a week here. Alright, so to start with, we'll when you're disassembling a laptop, the first thing you always want to do is take the battery out. Most batteries in a laptop are going to have one or two little latches like this here that you're going to let's see if I can hold this with my knees. I still got to get me like a holder for this thing. You want to slide this over and pop it out, which like that. This one, for some reason, this one was wanting to get stuck, so I just used a flathead to pry it out. And our laptop batteries, usually, let's see if you can get some focus in here. You can see in there, you're gonna have some gold-plated pins in there. Inside it, you can see not all of them have lithium batteries, but you can see it says here that these have the lithium-ion batteries. Personally, I get a lot of laptops and things like that, so cell phones, tablets, things that have lithium batteries. So I have a metal drum outside that I keep all my lithium batteries in, because that's definitely one thing that you don't want to keep in the house. They can catch fire and wind up burning your house down. So if you do decide, if you check with your scrapyard and they do take lithium batteries, which most of them actually pay, a pretty good price on them. You definitely want to keep them outside, preferably in a metal or glass container, away from anything that they can catch fire and burn down. So let's set this over here to the side for now. And now we get to the worst part of breaking down a laptop: the multitude of little screws these things have. I took one screw out the other day when I was planning on starting this video. That was right here. Then I had some stuff come up, so now we'll just start taking out all these little bitty screws. I'm gonna go ahead and cut while I do this, because it usually takes 4 or 5 minutes to get all these little screws out. So I'm just gonna cut for a second and get back when they're all taken out, and this thing will be ready to open up. Okay, so we've got the screws out of the bottom. There were 29 little screws in the bottom of this thing, from around the edges here to, they like to hide them under the battery, a couple in here, and then our component plate removal screws here, and here. The ones that come on your component plates, a lot of the times they don't completely unscrew, so that when you me grab a screwdriver real quick. Not so that when you take and remove that component plate, which those are, just make it easy access for when you're changing out or upgrading your components. Those are going to be your most used screws, so they don't need to come all the way out. That way, when you're doing something like replacing a component or upgrading a component, you don't lose your screws. So this one is for your fans. This one here in the middle, that's for your RAM drives. Here and here, your Wi-Fi board. I think that's about all that's in that one. And then we've got this one here. It's kind of a hard to get that one out. Let me see if I can do that one-handed. Sorry for the fingers all in front of the camera there, but like I said, I'm still working with just holding my phone right now to do this. I might just have to flip this over and tap it, make it come out that way. There we go. And this is going to probably be our hard drive right here. Yeah, that's our hard drive. Now, in most laptops, you're just going to have a little access panel over your hard drive and another one over your RAM drives or your RAM sticks. This being a gaming laptop, you've got more access panels because there's more things that you're going to want to upgrade to keep up with the latest games. So we have the bottom screws taken off. We have our three access panels taken off. They just gonna have plastic on the outside with this aluminum on the inside. This one's just completely plastic, but these two have aluminum on the inside there. So you can just pop those off and throw them in your aluminum bin. So unfortunately, that's not all the screws to open this thing up. After you've got all your screws taken out of the bottom, then there might be another screw under this little panel, or this little sticker right here. They like to hide screws under stickers. I'm not feeling one under there. You can usually feel, if you rub your finger hard across these stickers, you can feel a little indent where there'll be a screw in there. I'm not feeling one there. So for now, we're going to say there's not one. But another place that they like to hide screws at in these things, we'll take, and under your rubber pads here, I forgot to check these. Let's see if I can just pry one of these out real quick. And get a knife for that, probably work a bit better. There's actually a knife I'm working on for my uncle. He broke the tip off of it, and so I've just been using my Dremel to shape a new tip on it and reshape the blade. But it's worth it because it's an old timer, and they don't make old timers anymore. So if you have one and the tip breaks on it, or something happens to it, honestly, it'd be better to get the knife replaced than to just throw it out and get a new one, because these things were always a high quality knife, and now that they don't make them anymore, the value on them will be going up. So yeah, so it looks like they don't have any under our, oh, is that one right there? No, it's just the indent. Yeah, so it looks like our foot pads aren't going to have any underneath there, but we still have, let me flip this thing over. These gaming laptops are actually really heavy, which is a good thing because that means they've got more components in there. But we open it up, and let me turn the flash off of this thing real quick.